phone up. I was all set up, but with the wrong phone. I caught it at the last minute. It's kind of hilarious. So, Dawn, I've been reading and I saw prayers for your wife. I know I haven't given you a call yet. It's just been a bit weird around here. So, um, definitely lots of prayers for your wife. She'll be in on my prayer list, and I'll be praying for her daily. I know that's so hard for you. How is everybody tonight? I'm trying to decide if I want to move this closer or not. You can see my hot mess. So this towel's on the floor because I brought in firewood and it was super wet. Oh, well, it had snow on it, and so as it was, everything was melting off at this giant puddle right there. Chloe loves the towels on the floor. She thinks they're for her. All right, I'm trying to catch up with you guys and see what's going on. Vicky, I'm excited that you're getting cameras. That's actually really cool. I want to get cameras. Now that I have Starlink up, maybe I can get cameras. We have all the usual suspects here tonight. Hi, Mary. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Anna. Hi, KJ. I saw Bob in there. Hi, Nancy. Oh, hi, Linda. And Dawn. Lou. Hi, Lou. So what's everybody been up to? Okay, so Kelly was going to come over and hook this up so that I can see everybody's chats on the TV. And we didn't do that. So I have to look down, even though I hate the looking down part. I think I want to scoot closer. Hold on. I can't get grip on this chair. Oh, that's better. I feel like that's better. You guys feel like that's better? Hopefully the dogs don't. Thanks for all the thumbs up. Oh, hi, Sam. Mrs. Sam. Oh, hi, Simon. Hi, Janet. Hi, Kelly. Kelly, you told me not to. Okay, guys, I've had 2 days of not wanting to do anything at all. And I have, like, this week, the weather's nice. Like, there's no snow, there's no rain, there's no anything. So I have to get out and split more firewood. And I have to go get more hay because they've eaten their round bale of hay. And pick up grain and such. So I have to get out and get moving. Then, because next week we start the snow and rain and such all over again. Hi, Juanita. Hi, Colleen. Hi, Virgil. Hi, Chuck. Put my hair down today. I always have it pinned up because I have to keep it out of the way while I'm working. So it's nice to get to wear it down. Hi, Jody. Jody, I saw you on another live tonight, and I was only able to pop on it for a second, and then I had to run and go do something. And I was going to say hi to you, and I didn't. Hi, Tara. Don, I don't know if Kim's going to come back, to be honest with you. We chatted about this. I guess it was on our members live, and I chatted about it on the last video. I think she's going to end up at least all winter, but I think she's going to end up staying in Boise with her kids, and you know it's hard when you have all that kind of loss, and so yeah, I think she's going to end up staying there. Thanks, KJ. So I did brush it, but I kind of wake up like this. I have straight hair, and this is all it ever does, is do straight hair things. Thanks, Chuck. Dawn, so your wife is through surgery, or she's having surgery right now? I think when I was reading through it, I thought you had said she was already through it. She had it. Okay, good. Good. Good, good, good. Our beautiful friend Alicia had surgery also today, so it was a surgery day apparently. And she has also gone home and is doing well. So I'm excited. Hi, Priscilla. So basically, yesterday I sat around and read a book all day. I've eaten too much candy. Don't anybody send me any more candy. KJ, I had no control with the candy. And I had already bought some, not of that, of other stuff. And so I literally have made myself sick with candy. Now a few days of rest and they will gradually wake her up. Oh, okay. So they're keeping her asleep. Hi, David. I'm a usual suspect on your site. Has your greenhouse from beavers survived? Mine collapsed under last heavy wet snow. Mine, we had 60-mile-an-hour wind here, and it caught it before I got it fully. So we had finished putting it up and just used the tie downs that they had. And I thought the storm came in earlier than it was supposed to. So when we got up in the middle of the night at 3 a.m., it blew over. And then we had a ton of rain and we were trying to get so much done. We just didn't mess with it. And so now it just kind of lives there. I'm going to try to flip it over, but I need help doing it. I can't just, I mean, I guess I could try to do it on my own, but I'm afraid of breaking anything. So yeah, it definitely needed more tie downs and 4x4 posts with a header beam over the top of those to hold the center for the amount of snow that we have. And I had planned on doing that, and then we had that huge windstorm. It was just terrible. And it was snowing. So we had the windstorm and it was snowing during that time. Kelly, wait for me. Okay. No, KJ, it's not all gone. And in fact, I think I'm going to take it over to my son's house and be like, here, you guys have that. Yeah, Jody, that's where I saw you at. It's, oh, she's out cold. I thought, Dawn, you were asking me if it was cold out. It actually was almost 40. It was 35 today, and it's going to be 37 tomorrow. And then I think it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday we're going to be back in the 40s. So I'm kind of like, I think I can wait on splitting wood, and I can be out there doing that on those days. Because I am, hi, Upper Sky DJ. Colleen, we're supposed to be doing lunch tomorrow at your house. That's right. Have to see where, the place to get hay opens at noon. I want to try to be there at noon. So it might, I don't know. Shoot. They're out, and now they're being stinkers about getting out. The goats are, little stinkers. I just gotta say, they're just little stinkers. Hi, Nancy. Yeah, I don't want to hurt myself anymore. I just do not want to hurt myself anymore at all. Hi, Cora. I am doing well. No injuries allowed. Okay, this little heart that they put on here now, on here, just gets in the way of reading the most current stuff. It's annoying. Virgil's going to be working with the sick employee. Aw. Well, I've got to go pick up that hay, and they open at noon, and I'd like to get it before they close and get it dumped out of my truck. So I picked that up in Rathdrum, so I'll have to let you know as soon as I'm back. See, Vicky, you think the same thing. Let's see, David. Gotta love Mother Nature telling us what it's just so true. It's so true. And I'm totally a fair weather farmer. In fact, I was talking to Kelly either yesterday or today about how I want to redo the, hi Jody, how I want to redo the goat barn, because what I have now is obviously temporary, and the shop is not going to have animals in it, um, unless somebody has to be separated away. So I've got to put up something new for them next year. And I like the size because I'm not going to have a huge amount of critters. But their feed, they're going to have to stick their head through a hole to get their feed because I'm so tired of them fighting each other and wasting. Oh, KJ, you had your first hard freeze today. We've been having them, and I noticed. So we have this week that's really nice, and then next week we're back into rain or snow. And then good night, Dawn. Thanks for coming and hanging out and updating. There's a lot of power in the prayers. We have a good prayer group, so that'll be happening. Justin's outside barking at rabbits or something. I don't know. Hi, Brenda. You know, so that's the hardest part about being here by myself is there's so many things that I get really worried about because if I did fall, I'm here by myself. Other than my daughter-in-law is pretty close by, but she's not right where I'm at and where I'm working. But I'm really trying to talk my son into on some of these better weather days to help me with the barn and such. I think we have the red tractor up here. The skid loader he works because he does snow removal in town. And then the backhoe he has down at his shop, and it's not coming back up here because the roads. Thank you, Brenda. I always look for that. I always look for your comment. I just thank you so much. Jody, our mountain home, Jen and Wiley, aka working with Wiley, drove down to Alabama to help Gary with his broken down truck. Great people. Oh, that's so nice. That's super nice. Hi, Ian. How are you doing over there? Over the pond. Tell them about what the cat did yesterday with the dog. Oh. So I'm sitting here reading a book, and I hadn't gone out. I hadn't really fed the cat. He wasn't around, she, whatever it is. I don't know what it is. So, but it's kind of looking like a male just because his little face is getting real chubby. And the rooster will eat the cat food if I put it out. So usually I wait till I see him. And so I'm sitting here reading, and he comes and sticks his face in the door. And like Chloe is like loses her mind because this cat was like right up at the window. And he looks at me like, hey, come feed me, woman. And of course I listened. Of course I totally listened. I was like, oh, kitty, kitty. And then, because it was like right here in this corner, right there. And, but he's never done that before. He's never come up. I just saw him a minute ago. I processed a couple of the goats. And so I'm letting them eat what's left on the bones. And so he was snacking on that. The level of service is declining past his high standards. Yeah. Well, because he was running down rabbit holes and killing all my baby bunnies. But I want him to stick around because he'll take care of mice. So I definitely got to figure out something different with the rabbits. Victor and I and the boys are going to go rabbit hunting because we had a bunch get loose. So, but I'm not going to be able to do a colony if I have a cat here. So I'm going to have to figure that out. It's going to have to either be enclosed where the cat can't get in there, or, oh, it's Chloe. I can see movement in the door, and I was like, what is that? It's Chloe. Chloe, I see you. So I'm going to have to do something different with the I put my glasses on, you guys. I really like these glasses, though. Dogs have owners, cats have staff. He totally has staff. What are you feeding your goats? Thinking of getting a couple. Do things slower and think twice before you do so you don't get hurt. I'm older and I work alone and I have some experience. So right now, David, my goats are eating just a round bale of it's a Timothy alfalfa cross. They're not pregnant. They are not going to get pregnant here for a little bit because my friend that Stinky, we got Stinky Billy. He went to my friend Jen's house because she sells to 4-H kids. So her babies had to be grown at a specific time. And they were going to bring him back over here a couple weeks ago. And the night before they were coming, so Tuesday night, they were coming on Wednesday, her husband fell off a ladder and ended up breaking a bunch of ribs, hurting himself pretty badly, and was in the emergency room. I have not gotten an update, so I need to give her a call. And they're both EMTs. And so I said, don't worry about it. I don't really care when they get bred. They can get bred in the spring and we can have, late summer babies. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. So I just have the girls. But the reason why I'm bringing that up is because sometimes if your girls are pregnant, you have to be real careful about alfalfa because the babies will grow too big in the womb and then you'll have harder deliveries. So you want small babies. And then after the fact, you start the alfalfa and you start all of that because they will produce more milk, which gives you fatter, healthier babies. So I'm not feeding any sweet grain. I'm not feeding any of that. They basically get free fed hay. And then I do have an alfalfa pellet if I'm trying to get them to do something. That's what I actually feed the rabbits too. So I just kind of been throwing grain underneath the truck and the rabbits can come get it. Well, now the goats have figured that out. And so they'll get out. Goats will get out. If you have a fence, they can keep in a goat. You can keep in anything. That's the rule. Wait. Yeah. Did you break your leg, Bob? Did you decide it was broken? Is he really hurt? Said EMT comes to the hospital. Is he really hurting? So apparently he broke, he had 8 breaks, 8 ribs broken, some of them broken in multiple places. I mean, he really came down hard. That's painful. Yeah, they're good people too. So Jen and I and Kim and Kira's parents, we were all stationed in the military together. So they're military family, and they're about 2.5 hours. It takes me about 2.5 hours to drive to them. And they were going to come out and help me finish up the firewood cutting that I have that needs to be cut. But yeah, ribs hurt. Ribs, I think, hurt. Kim broke her rib when she first got here. Like, she was here 2 days, tripped, fell, broke her rib. And she was in so much pain. I mean, and only went to the doctor because I forced her. I was like, you're going, man. If you punctured a lung. I didn't see. Most EMTs I know go to the hospital as a very last resort, including myself. Yeah. So she's the one that we always call because she's actually a paramedic. And so we'll call her and I'll be like, so do I really need to go or not? And then she'll start, and I'm like, no, just tell me if you would go. Would you go? Because, yeah, because I'm the same way. And I'm not even an EMT. And I wasn't in any kind of medical stuff. But it takes a lot for me to go to the hospital. Goats are total master escape artists. So here's the problem. Bud and Junie are who actually went to freezer camp, and those were my 2 biggest troublemakers. And Junie was being extremely aggressive to Darla. So I just don't keep aggressive animals. She wasn't letting them eat, and so that was kind of the end of that. And so now I've got the ones that are normally good. Sissy, hi Bradley. Sissy is climbing fences and climbing out. Darla never tries to get out ever. Her babies are a little escape artists too. So, though they were kind of going to freezer camp, but Sissy is sweet. She's a good girl, but she's definitely climbing out. And she'll even climb into the rabbit pen. It makes me so mad. Do I have any cows? I do not. Quick tips with Dan. I have no cows. I want a cow. I want a milk cow. And then I want to breed it to a beef cow and um, fill my freezer full of beef. Um, but I don't know when I'm gonna jump into that. I am gonna start milking my sheep. I'm actually gonna start over with sheep. These three will go to freezer camp, and then I'm gonna start over with bottle fed sheep in the spring, who I buy them from Jen. Because I want them to be super friendly and used to being handled and touched. And so that's the easiest way to do it, is to just, become their mom. And then I will be able to breed them in the fall, and then the next season I'll be able to be milking sheep, because they stay pregnant for 5 months, so it's not too long. Anna, that deer. Bob. I do, David. We have Starlink up and running, and it's fantastic. It's super helpful. Now I just need to, I don't know, eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches they're so expensive. It didn't do the trick, Anna, but I don't have aggressiveness going on in the yard. Darla's able to eat. She's gaining weight. The babies are gaining weight. I mean, they were being really mean to Darla and the babies to not let them eat. And so Sissy is getting out less and less and less. Goats do like to be with the herd. And so since the herd's not following her, she kind of goes back and puts herself away pretty quickly. And hi, Tim. And so it's becoming less and less and less. Plus, the only place that they get food is in their yard. So that also helps quite a bit. Tim said, I didn't know people milk sheep. Yes, in France, that's a big thing. And you have sheep's milk has a higher magnesium and zinc level. So for those of us, which is just about everybody who's low in magnesium and zinc, it's a better milk for you to drink, because you'll get that naturally instead of through vitamins. Like, I take magnesium and zinc every day. And if I don't, I immediately start getting, oh, thanks, Kelly. The Starling Fund. Thank you so much. It's very sweet. So yeah, getting that, milking sheep gives you that. Plus you have, sheep's milk is a higher fat content. So even though they don't give you a huge amount, you get more cheese and all of that kind of stuff out of it. So it's supposed to be really creamy and really yummy, and I've never had it either, but I'm going to give it a go because of the magnesium and the zinc. When I started researching it, I thought it was really pretty cool. I have not, Ian, I have not uploaded or downloaded anything off of it yet. I've just kind of been on my phone, and I know my phone is a lot faster. I'll be editing. Tomorrow's video was uploaded at the library last week, so I'll be editing the next video, and I'll get to see how it uploads and stuff. But I don't really mind. I can just start it at night and then have it uploaded during the day. It's not too big of a deal, and there won't be a lot of that stuff going on because it's just me uploading now. Until I'm actually working both channels and putting more on the farm to table channel, which I'm working on my kitchen. I should be able to start doing some cooking. UAW is on strike again? Question mark. Thought they wrapped that up. Ooh, Anna, you've had sheep's milk cheese? Okay, I have to ask KJ. UAW. I don't know what that is. Apparently, I don't know what that is off the top of my head. Because I haven't been following everything. We should all guess what UAW means. What that abbreviation is for. United Auto Workers. Ooh, thanks, Anna. The United Auto Workers. Yeah, I thought they, Heather, is tomorrow video day? Yes, Bob. It is. Wednesdays are going to be when I put out a video, and I'm I'm on the fence of continuing to do once a month lives on YouTube for everybody. We do our members. Oh, thanks, KJ. I appreciate that. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. You always support me. I'm so blessed. Oh, Anna, I thank you. I really appreciate that. Bradley says, "Hi from heaven, Heather. It's great up here." I bet it is great in heaven. So yeah, I'm going to continue putting videos out on Wednesday, and then I'll probably start doing cooking videos. I'm actually making, with the goat meat that I got, I'm making hot dogs and brats and sausage, breakfast sausage, and all of that kind of stuff. So I may put some videos out of that, and then just kind of those kinds of things. I've been working on a sourdough, but I'm new to sourdough, so I don't really know what I'm doing. Anna should put out her. Oh, thank you so much, Nancy. Wait, I missed. Pendleton said something was yummy. Said something yummy. I missed it. I used to bake scones with sheep's milk. I love scones. I have a cranberry, orange, white chocolate cranberry orange scone recipe. It's so good. It's so good. I'm so excited to be able to start cooking and baking and doing. The problem is the stuff that I like cooking and baking and doing is not diet friendly. You will help, Anna. You will help with my sourdough stuff. I've made a lot of breads. Like I've been baking just regular bread forever, but my body just does not like bread products anymore. And even the sourdough, I can't eat very much of it. Now, I did buy a grinder and organic wheat berries. I did not get the einkorn. And the difference between einkorn and just regular organic is einkorn has not been genetically modified in any way. It's exactly as it was, thousands of years ago. So it is the best for you. And apparently people that do have issues with eating any bread products can usually handle einkorn because it's not genetically modified at all. So someday, but that's expensive. Zamus 21. I can get you some starter that's over 100 years old if you want it. What? Of course I want it. Anna wants it too. We do need to get better flowers. And it does need to age more. I'm kind of wondering if it's possibly too warm. Because I started this starter from scratch. Warm scones with jams and fresh cream. Yep, Ian, that's amazing. Bake, cook, take most of it to your son's house and eat just a little bit. That's what I... This child, it's so funny. My friends were like, you are ruining him. You are going to ruin him for his wife. Because I used to get up every morning and bake what I called... I would bake white bread for sandwiches, and then I would bake like zucchini bread or carrot cake bread or apple bread or just some kind of, bread like that. I changed it all around all the time. And then, made a huge breakfast, and he would have a huge breakfast when he got up. I always get up really early. He's not a morning person. And so it was great because about 11 o'clock he would get up, and so then he would have bread to snack on all day and fresh bread, and then any of the leftovers went to the pigs that we were raising. It's the best pork ever. Tim, we changed out we don't have that stove anymore. We actually traded it for a smaller one that runs on a 110. And I've baked in it. I made crackers. I made rosemary garlic crackers out of my sourdough discard and tested it to see. It is a convection oven, but if you don't turn the convection on, it doesn't take a lot of power. So yeah, we traded that out. I thought we posted something about that. Where have you been, Tim? They want a lot for the einkorn. Kelly, what was it, like $75 for 25 pounds? Zamas, that would be amazing. Please check the thumbs up button. Thanks. Thank you, Jody. Are you using whole wheat unbleached flour to feed? That helps. Yes, that is what I've, well, because now I'm grinding it. So it's the wheat berries. I got this cute little grinder from Beaver. It's their smallest one. It does like a cup at a time. It's fast. It's fantastic. It works really well. Like, share, and subscribe if you like the content. Thanks, KJ. That's so true. Zanis, I made a loaf of bread in my machine with 0 flour because I had no regular flour. It was really good. Yum. Hi, Susan. Yeah, so Kelly went to the Mennonite store down near Coeur d'Alene and went in there and was looking for it for me. And she shops for me. Just, and then she calls me and she's like, okay, they've got this, this, and this. And I was like, well, I can't afford the einkorn, which is what I want, because it was $75 for 25-pound bag. I said, so just get the organic, and the next time I'll save my monies, and next time I'll get the einkorn. I really want to try the difference because I love fresh bread and I love like pancakes and stuff like that. And if I could eat those things, which I can't anymore, I get horrible acid reflux. It's terrible. Anybody else get that? Susan, looks nice. Off grid with Ian said, did you say that you started a cooking channel? If so, what is it called? So I have a second channel that's Cause We Can Farms to Table. And so it's basically all of the farm side, none of the building side. And I've been terrible about posting on there because we didn't have, oh, Mary, thank you so much. Starting a fund to go get tacos. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. So over on that channel, I'm definitely gonna do cooking videos and stuff like that. Like I did a group, I don't know, I guess it was last year. I did where I smoked a rabbit and did a pasta dish as a collaboration video with somebody, and that was a lot of fun. And I love cooking, so definitely doing those things. And I make cheese and I do all that kind of stuff. I have in the past out of goat's milk, so it'll be really fun to do it out of the I'll still have the 2 goats that I milk plus probably 3 ewes that I'll be milking. And so if I find that I would rather milk one animal instead of all of those animals, I like the fact that the goats and the sheep don't do as much damage to the property as far as being heavy animals, where cows are very heavy animals and they can do a lot of damage to the land. So yeah. Vicky, stand by. Miss Shopper is working. I like the flour mill in Hayden. Kelly, is that where you went? It's actually not a Mennonite store in town here, but there's one up in Bonner's area. There's a one in Bonner's area and there's one in Sandpoint. And I like the one I've been in both. I love them both. KJ, I have no control on bread so much as I would like to make bread. It would be a mistake. I do go to Amish country a bit and stock up. Anna, you do einkorn. Einkorn's amazing. Miller's is great. Colleen, that's who I was talking about in Sandpoint. I've gone in there. We have a Mennonite store. See, I don't know what I'm talking about. I thought it was a Mennonite store. It's not. Bradley wants to know why everyone hasn't liked this video. No slackers. Hit the thumbs up button. I appreciate you guys. That's awesome. I get 35 pounds of einkorn for $60. Wow, Anna, that's an amazing price. That's a great deal. That Anna Creeley. Bob says, at Mary's homestead, can we ask you to pray us all before end of night? Anna Creeley at Anna Creeley needs it. David, is it okay to ask what your church is? I'm in Blanchard and looking for a church. Maybe KJ can give us a direction to look. Are you asking for mine or are you asking for... Oh, KJ, I see the 22 by the door. Coyote's still an issue. Okay. Yes. I was sitting here the other day watching the dogs, and they have they could be in a complete sleep. Their hearing is amazing to me. So they can be in a complete sleep. And I think that I even had my phone, I was watching something and I had the volume on. So, and then all of a sudden Justin like jumps straight up and runs out, and he is a man on a mission, and Chloe is right behind him. And they're, looking off towards the northeast, barking, total different bark. So I turn everything off and I'm watching. And here, like 2 minutes later, here comes a coyote straight back to the back again. And it was a different coyote than the one that I talked about in the video. This one was smaller. Really healthy looking though. Like it's been eating. It wasn't super scrawny or anything like that. And so I went outside and I need to sight in. My son and I were talking about that. We need to sight in our rifles, but if I do one shot, boom, they're inside. They go hide in the bathroom because they don't like the guns, which I'm totally fine with because I want them to be out of the way. And I probably had to shoot at it about 4 times to get it to actually go away. I'm trying to decide. I think I might want to, I'm going to sight this one in and work on that. And, because but it hasn't been back. So that's been, gosh, I don't know. That's been a few days at least. It's been probably 4 or 5 days since that happened. It hasn't been back. But man, they are totally on it. And they hear it way before it gets here. Like it was just a little trot. It wasn't, and there was no howling. There was no nothing. Kind of blew my mind at how well their hearing is. So I go to the Church of Christ in Hope, Idaho. That's where I go. If you were asking me that, if you were asking me. Right now I'm doing an online Bible study and I'm absolutely loving it. I don't get out and about in the wintertime much. I don't enjoy driving up and down my driveway. Kim and I did that way too much, and I really don't want to do it by myself. So my son is clearing the road and getting it de-iced, and he has a sprayer. He does that professionally. So I've kind of been doing a Bible study here, and then I watch online. My church does online. It's a very small church. I love it. It's very close knit. People are wonderful. And then I'm doing my Bible study, which I'm loving. And I've actually started doing a thing on TikTok where I'm kind of showing you guys, telling you my thoughts, which is fun because I've never read the Bible cover to cover, and I'm doing that. Colleen, I want to go in there and get some of my herb teas in there. I love tea. It's too dense with just einkorn. I think it's this Farmhouse Mama. I can't remember her name, but I'll look hers up. But she does 100% einkorn. Pretty sure it's 100% einkorn with hers. Thank you, Mary. You're so fantastic. Love Sandpoint right down the hill from me. Miller's is where I get some of my herb teas. Yeah. Yep, David, that's where I go. It's a small church. I love it. I love it. It's not fancy. There's no band. It's just real. It's really good for my PTSD. I can't do the lights and the noise and the super loud music and all of that. I just can't do any of that anymore. Um, so I love it. It's pretty low key. Justin's barking at something, probably a rabbit. Hi, Brian. It is going good. Susan. Hi, Heather. I'm late again. That's okay. Kelly, coyote in your car? Wait, did I miss something? Unless it's in my car, which is fun. Oh. What, Kelly? So, this winter is so much nicer than last winter. Last winter was fairly miserable. This winter, we're getting a little bit of snow and then it's warming up and melting off. It's really similar to the very first winter that I was here. David, don't want the show, what's the word, and people. Doot, doot. I'm sorry, David, I don't understand. Oh, I think I understand what you're saying. The med beds that are coming will help you very soon. Anita, did you get med beds? For who? Jody, hi. KJ, don't jinx this winter talking about how easy it is. Right? Well, according to the meteorologists, we are going to get down into single digits in January. I did add, I haven't put it in yet, but I have a ventless propane heater so that when we do get that cold, single digits, I will have that running at night. But teens, it was 15 here, I don't know, last month, and it wasn't terrible. I stayed warm enough. I think it stayed at like 45 in here when I got up in the morning. When I got up in the middle of the night, so I stuffed the stove and then I let it just go out, and then I restart it in the morning. And when I get up, you guys, I'm a morning person. I'm automatically waking up between 2 and 4, and then I'm wide awake, and so I'm up and I'm going, which means I kind of go to bed at like 7:38. But that's okay. So I've just been I was trying to fight it, and I was like, I'm just going to lay in bed and try to go back to sleep. And now I'm like, nope, I'm awake. I'm going to get up, do my Bible study, do my journaling, do my stuff, and then get on with the day, because if I try to just lay there and sleep, then I really don't. And then I just waste my whole day away. Bob says, Heather, turn off the lights. Kelly's in the driveway. What? Bob says, I want sourdough bread rolls for chili, please. You better get on Anna's mailing list for that. Her sourdough is gorgeous. Was your first winter 220? No, 2019 was my first winter here. So it was really mild. KJ, we have you on our Blanchard, Idaho site. Let's see, KJ, I made fun of a hurricane name once that was supposed to hit Dallas. Hurricane name was Debbie. That thing swung a 180, and the next day it was headed straight for my house. Oh, dang, KJ. Hi, Darlene. Anna, I'm doing soft rolls for Christmas. All the stuff about the bread bowls. I love your thoughts on TikTok, Heather. Thanks, Mary. So let's see, I got baptized 2 years ago, and I've never gone through the Bible. And so I've just kind of I go to church, I do all the church functions, I listen when whatever they're talking about in the day's sermon. But I hadn't gone from cover to cover, and so I'm doing that, and I'm just kind of giving my thoughts as someone who's never done this. I'm sharing that experience because I know for me it was very intimidating, and it was intimidating to talk to people about it and try to have an intelligent conversation because I didn't know all the things, and I can't quote anything, and I can't do anything like that. But I want to make it okay to learn out loud. You know, that it's okay to learn out loud. It's okay to not know the things. That's what I'm hoping to share. And then all my crazy thoughts. Heather is making TikToks, Bob. I just started 2 days ago. Can Heather do that dance, the floss? No. I mean, I probably could if I practiced. I used to actually dance a lot. I did a lot of two-stepping. A lot of bar dancing. I love that, Heather. You don't have to know all the things. I've read cover to cover maybe 30 to 40 times, and I learn something every time I read it. Isn't that amazing, Anna? It's the same thing with the Big Book of AA. Every time I go through my 12 steps and I pick up my big book and I start going through it and rereading it, it's like something new every single time. It's fantastic. Dun, dun. Oh, thanks, Kelly. I get biblical insights from you all the time, Heather. Oh, thanks, Anna. It's probably because I'm calling you and I'm like, girl, I have questions. Well, you don't know till you know, right? Like, you got to ask all the questions. You got to ask all the things. So I am working on underneath my kitchen sink. I think you guys will see the sink going in tomorrow. And I've got all the plumbing for underneath, and I'm working on that next. And then I've decided I'm moving my coffee bar. So that's the coffee bar right there. And I'm going to move it. I'm going to move it over by the stove so that it's easier to just coffee to hot. Because we do, I do pour over French press. And so, hi, Katie did. I look very relaxed this evening. I am. I've done absolutely nothing for 2 days. I need to bring in firewood. Did you guys see my firewood? I have another one of these right there. But it's not full, so I need to bring a bunch in. Cooking with Heather. Coming to a theater near you. No, it needs to be Cooking with Anna and Heather. That would be fun. So no, basically I've just sat around and done much of nothing, and I need to get up and get going and doing things. So tomorrow, the rest of the week will be really nice. The weather's supposed to be good all the way until I think next Monday or Tuesday. So I'm gonna have to get busy and get some stuff done. But I am really enjoying the once a week video out. Because it just gives me more time and I don't feel rushed and all of those things. So I'm actually really, really enjoying it. Is Bob taking off? Bye, Bobbert. Dogs are going crazy. Can we see Dancing Cooking with Heather? That'll have to be over on the other channel. The Farm to Table. Yeah, we stay pretty family friendly. I didn't see what was said, but we stay super family friendly here. Bob's taking off. All right, we got about 10 minutes. Who has questions? What kind of questions do we have? Do you guys like my reading glasses? They're bifocals, so it's reading down here and then computer use up here. I love them. And now, see, if I take this off, I can't see anything now. I could strain it if we do dance when we have good Mexican food. Oh, yeah, we do. All women do this when they eat. They eat something good, and then they're like, got the snack. a girl thing. When we're hangry and we finally get food, that's what we do. Uh, what's for dinner? I don't know what I'm having for dinner. I don't even know if I'm having dinner. I've eaten so. I tried progressive lens. I think these are progressive lens. I don't know. I tried actually, no, I had a pair of progressive lens and I didn't like them. I've eaten so much candy today that I just feel sick. So I don't think I want to eat any more of anything. I think I need to fast for like 48 hours. I think that's what I need to do. I do get my grandkids this weekend, so I'm gonna start watching the boys on the weekends. So we're gonna try to do fun things like make snowmen and maybe go sledding and stuff like that. So that'll be a lot of fun. Maybe get a little bit of video of that. I was out at a restaurant and the waitress saw me do the happy food dance. She said she's loving her food. It's so true. Like we all do it. I don't know one woman that does not do it. I've never done that little dance ever. Colleen, are you kidding me? Apparently I know one now. That's hilarious. I had sweet chili beef and green beans over Yasmin rice. Is it Yasmin or Jasmine? Jasmine rice with crispy onions and cilantro. Yum, except for the soapy cilantro. I'm one of those people that cilantro tastes like soap. I would have to leave that out. Time with the babies. Beach Life, hi. Nice work on your kitchen cabinets. Thank you so much. I can't wait to do the doors. I really can't wait to get the doors on and get it painted. It's going to be so pretty when it's all painted. Nancy, you don't do it either? Deborah! Did I lose Deborah? I did. It said Deborah and then it disappeared. Have you ever done line dancing? I have. So I used to kind of competition dance. Not like ballroom stuff, but two-stepping, all of that. I love to dance. It's how I lost all my baby weight after my son was born. And we used to dance all the time and it was so much fun. I love it. You have to have a really good partner though. If you don't do the food dance, you must start. It makes the food better. Science. That's very true. It's very true. Vicki, you don't have, what is with all these people that I know now that don't do the food dance? You guys apparently have not been hungry. That's what I'm going to say. Deborah, I finally see you. Sorry, it looked like I was talking to Journey. LOL, you always call me that, and I'm not on my channel tonight. Oh, okay. Hi, Deborah. Jody, I don't do it either. I get what you mean about loud music and the bright lights with the crowds. I'm done. Yes. Yes, Jody, absolutely. I know, Anna, I'm so disappointed right now, too. I'm like, what is happening? You guys, I cry if I get really hungry. Like, I will legitimately cry. I don't know how people fast. I honestly do not know how people fast because I will cry if I get really hungry. And then I literally do. Hi, Tiffany, you made it. Hi, Giles. That's right, Beach Life. You've told me that before. That's why you have your name as Beach Life. Thank you. I'm glad you love my custom treehouse. It's a lot of fun. It's absolutely a lot of fun. Food is life. Food is joy. I completely agree, Anna. I get hangry. Feed me or I'm a grump. Okay, so I had to have emergency gallbladder surgery, and then they kind of nicked my liver, so I had to go back in. They couldn't figure out why that all happened, and I literally didn't eat for 48 hours, and I was finally like messaging people, sneak me in some food, because they wouldn't let me eat because they were trying to fit me in to get like I couldn't do an MRI because I have massive panic attacks going in a closed MRI machine. Can't do it. And so they were trying to figure out all this stuff, and finally it was late at night and I said, I need to eat. I have not eaten. And so she's like, well, we'll have them make you something and we'll just be done for the day. And she brought me a burger and it was the worst burger ever. It was a hockey puck. And I literally am eating it like tears running down my face. My friend was there and she was like, what is going on? I'm like, I'm so hungry. She's like, that's the worst sandwich ever. And I was like, I think that's why I'm crying. It was terrible. It was terrible, terrible. KJ, that MRI tube is tight. I felt like I had more space being born. That's how I found out I'm claustrophobic. Fun times. So I got in there and I did all the things like you're supposed to and had, they gave me music and I was like, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. They got me in there and I had a full on panic attack. I was trying to climb out of it. Those poor guys, I felt so sorry for them. I apologized like multiple times and I completely freaked out. And so they're wheeling me back. And tears are just streaming. I'm having a full on panic attack. And my friend Mary, who's an RN, she was like, what did you do to her? She like came unglued. She literally like took the wheelchair and pulled it away from them and was like, what did you do to her? She it was hilarious. But I was like, I can't do an MRI. I can't do it. I can do an open one, just not uh well, Colleen, yeah, Virgil, I mean, he's a keeper. Of course, he's like, here's the snacky snack. That's the husband's job. When the woman's happy, you give her a snack. Was that little girl where she's like, I need snack and a music and some music and I will be okay. That's me. That is totally me. I'm glad that I'm not the only one that has a problem with those on the beach in Northern Oregon. Well, I wasn't too far from you, Giles, when I was in Washington. So you just got, let me read it. Where's it at? I just got a 1973 single wide mobile home. I'm flipping into custom home on the inside. I do all my own work. I want to see pictures of it. Can you email those to me at causewecan@yahoo? Because I just think that is going to be beautiful and I want to see it. They're so much better made, KJ. I agree. Can be enclosed spaces, totally understand. Anna, you don't get grumpy. I don't get grumpy with no food, but you probably have a migraine. Your migraines make me so sad. You know which video I'm talking about, where she's like, what show did she want to watch? Fraggle Rock. And I love Fraggle Rock. Fraggle Rock has music. Absolutely love it. Ooh, all 2x6 stud walls and 2x6 studs in the walls. That's amazing. Ooh, Deborah just made homemade fettuccine and yummy sauce. I used my chicken I canned, and of course garlic bread. I'd share butts. Beach life. I love your pool shop, your building. I cannot wait for it to be done. I was telling my son, I'm like, okay, I'm all by myself now. Kimmy's gone. You need to help me finish my shop. And the one thing about Victor is we work really fast together. And he has the equipment, and so we would be able to do the equipment. So, we're gonna when the weather clears up early on, be jumping straight back into the shop because I need to get the roof on, and I do not want to do the roof here when I'm by myself. So that would really get in the way of things. The other stuff I'll totally do, but the roof I don't want to do by myself here on the property. So. And I know other people would show up. Kelly would show up and just stand there with the phone if I She's already said, I'll come hang out with you. So you're not by yourself if you fall. I have 73 acres. Oh, so it came with 2x3s and you switched them out to 2x6s. You should just time lapse and then voice over. That's what I'm gonna do. It's so much easier to Now my son is like, I don't want to be on camera, mom. So I don't know. I was telling Kelly, I said we should make him a Mr. Wilson's face shield. So you can only see his eyes like that, which I think is hilarious. I think it's hilarious. He just laughs and shakes his head at me all the time. She is a good wing woman, KJ. Deborah, you should go down and help. That would be great. Oh, you're just an hour north of me? You should come. We need to get together and go do coffee. Nice frame. Nice the frame is holding the weight. Mary, I do food dance. I get the out of bed dance. I get out of the truck dance. I do the happy dance and yay Heather's live dance. Okay, so did you guys see whenever I was doing the thing and it fit and I was like, I totally do that. When something fits and works right the way it's supposed to, I totally do the happy dance. Floor joists are 2x6 from 1973. So they're probably like a real 2-inch by 6-inch, not a 1.5 by 5.5. Aw, thanks, Kelly. He's so sweet. Oh, Bonner's Ferry. I should go up there and get grain. Colleen, 4 cheese ziti with mango sausage is for lunch tonight. Probably the night you come over. Oh, that sounds good, Colleen. Colleen is amazing. Colleen and Virgil are amazing cooks too. Yeah, it took a long time to find 73, anything over 50 acres for sale. It's really hard because banks don't want to loan on. So I did a owner finance loan, and then I have to, so you guys got to help me, man. Share this channel. We got to grow because I did a owner finance for 5 years. That's all he would do. And then I have to have something that either a bank will loan on or pay the land off, which I don't owe a huge amount. I mean, it's a lot, but it's not a huge amount. It's less. I put a good amount down. So we gotta get it going tomorrow for lunch. Mine is all 2x3 walls and 2x6 floors. So it took a long time. This was actually 93 acres and 20 acres was split off and a developer bought that. And that was kind of my initial plan, was cutting off that 20 acres and selling it to pay for everything. And then a developer snuck in underneath me and bought it. Drywall. Okay. All this week on my mobile home. Okay, I've never actually done drywall. It just seems really difficult. It seems like it is definitely a skill to do it correctly and to have it turn out well. And I did not do drywall because I didn't want to do all the sanding because we're living in it. Because I'm living in it. If I wasn't living in it, I probably would have done drywall on most of the things. Developers are not nice. No, this guy's not a nice guy. Ian, do you find that Skylink uses quite a lot of power to run? No, it only uses 11 watts. It's not a lot. Did you know that there is a heater automatic turn on for ice buildup? If you go to the settings, you can turn the heater off. Yeah, I've got the heater on because we're icing right now and some snow. But it's really not pulling a lot. So when I get up in the morning, so I get the Bluetti up to 100% before I go to bed. And then I go to bed. And then when I get up in the morning, after I get the fire started, I check it. And it's usually at like 68%. And then, I kind of let it. Sometimes I'll turn the generator on and get it back up to 100%. But usually I just let it run down to about 20%, and then I charge it back up. And then that usually lasts all day long until I have to charge it. So right now it's probably, I don't know, it's probably at like 40% right now is usually what it is in the evening. It charges up so fast. It's really nice. I'm not seeing it pulling us down any more to make a huge difference than before I had it plugged in, and I keep it plugged in all the time. Almost pooped my eye out. Beach life. Where were you before Idaho? So I was in Washington. I had 20 acres up in Rockport, Washington, up in the Cascades, east of Cedar-Woolley, that whole area, up at 20. Drywall is not bad. Biggest mistake people make is way too much mud. Put the minimum amount on. That's probably what I did. That was probably the problem. I did a tiny bit of drywall to patch a hole because I tripped one time and put my head through the wall. I tripped over a dog. And so I was patching that, and it was terrible. I had to sand forever. Heather, if you can frost a cake, you can finish drywall. Well, I can frost a cake. KJ. She is milling and building a barn. She can do drywall. The sanding and dust in the living room area is valid concern, though. That was kind of my issue. Hi, Lou. You made it back. Oh, 75. That's it. I should go to Florida for winter. 50 here in the seaside, Oregon. I don't know what we are. We've been at 35, I think, most of the day. But it was actually sunny. It wasn't terrible. We did get a little bit of snow, which we weren't supposed to. I kind of looked out and it was like snowing. And I'm like, wait, we're not supposed to be getting snow. So I think we probably have, I don't know, maybe like 3 or 4 inches that are kind of compacted down. But it's going to all, I think it was Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It was like 4 days of 40-degree weather. So it's all going to melt back off again. And then we get some more. This is how I like winter. I like just getting a little bit of snow, having it melt off and go away. And it's not, there's enough that you don't have the mud issues. And you can go out and play in it, but it's not awful and hard to deal with. That 4 feet of snow. I need to have my house done by the time we have that kind of winter again, because I just want to hunker down. And I'll see you guys in the spring. Hi, Chloe. Do you want to come up here and say hi? You do? You will come up and say hi? Come on, you can do it, girly. Come on. Oh, Justin. Justin came in and blocked her. He's so mean. Hi. Okay, girly, come on. Mommy loves you. Come on. Up, 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 up. There we go. All right. Here she is. Here she is. Here's my big girlies. Okay. She's not going to look at you guys. Ow, you're pulling my hair. Ow, Chloe. Ow, ow. Girl, you are a mess. Oh, my God. Lee, you stood on my hair. That hurt. All right, guys, I think our time is up. Apparently, the dogs are telling me it's time for snacky snacks. Woo? Is this snacky snack time? They got, I'm just going to show them to you guys. So, Grub Terra now makes dog treats. These are bully bites. We all know what bullies are. And they really like them. So Justin is super, super picky. A very picky eater. And he actually likes them. Chloe likes anything. So, nose bumping me. Hold on, you can't tear things out of my hand. Ouch, ouch, ouch. So they absolutely love these. Ouch, Chloe, why are you digging, girly? Sit. She gets her, she sat. Justin, sit. Thank you, sir. There you go. But I'm out of their little training treats. Chloe got into the bag and ate the entire bag. And then I went and got another one and I just feel sorry for them, so they get lots of cookies. Everybody have a really good night. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Everybody that donated to the Starling Fund, you're amazing. Just think, if you had access to a food dryer, you could make. I gotta get a food dryer. I really do need to get a food dryer. I used to dehydrate. I'm definitely gonna bake some cookies for the dogs. I'm definitely gonna make cookies for the dogs because I like baking and I can make things for them. Ha! See? That'll totally work. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I appreciate you all. We will see you next month. I'm only doing lives once a month now. I really am taking a bit of a break to kind of regroup and just regroup. And so I'm moving them to once a month. I do members lives every Thursday, so if you want to join our membership group, you can and come hang out with us on Thursdays. But otherwise, I think once a month. As of right now, I've kind of been thinking about maybe doing once every 3 months, but I do enjoy hanging out with you guys. So for now, we'll keep it at once a month. And I appreciate all of you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for supporting me emotionally, mentally, financially, that you guys send stuff. I really appreciate it. Thanks so much. Bye.